Despite the Giants fighting their way into the playoffs last year, I don't think the same will happen this season. One of the biggest stories in this offseason is whether or not Saquon Barkley would be back with the New York Giants after having a lot of disagreements for his value. However, the club and Saquon did agree on a one-year deal worth up to $10 million. It's safe to say that neither sides were happy how this was resolved, because Saquon was very adamant in the offseason about how the running back position is severely undervalued. Although Saquon will play in the 2023-24 season, we should all keep an eye on how he responds to this whole situation. And not to be that guy, but I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to play his way out of the organization who couldn't agree that he was worth what he was asking. The Giants were one of the NFL's most surprising teams last year. After finishing the previous season going 4-13, they completely turned it around, securing a playoff spot, going 9-7-1. And I think most of us would give that credit to the former Bills offensive coordinator, Brian Daboll, who was hired as the Giants head coach in the 2021-22 offseason. Despite it not being an overwhelmingly impressive season from Daniel Jones, it was the best of his career that he has had to date, and it did lead the Giants to the playoffs. The Giants even went on to defeat the Vikings in the wild card round before getting eliminated in the divisional round against the Eagles, losing 38-7. And this game specifically makes me wonder how Daniel Jones can operate here on out, because it was far from a good performance with no touchdowns, only 135 passing yards, and an interception against the Eagles, and it showed me that he can't even compete against his own division. What concerns me the most is that the NFC is only getting better, and with teams like the Lions that the Giants made it over last year, I highly find myself questioning whether or not the Giants are a better team than the Lions, which honestly, I know they aren't this year. The only way that the Giants will make their way into the playoffs 2 straight years in a row is that there was a miraculous fall off from the fringe teams like the Seahawks, the Cowboys, or the Lions. But to be honest, I only see all of those teams going up. Let's not forget that the Washington Commanders, who went 8-1, are also in the NFC East, which could also eliminate the Giants out because the Giants barely had a better record. Daniel Jones undoubtedly needs to have a better season for the Giants to continue making their playoff appearances in the future. Guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below on whether you think Daniel Jones and the Giants will move forth in making their second straight playoff appearance, or whether they'll fall right back to 4th place in the division again. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you all soon.